in the countryside of the Wendland region in North Germany. There is a village called Hitzacker Dorf, where the villagers tried to lead a communal, intercultural, and ecological living style. They aimed to build houses for 300 inhabitants, 1/3 for refugees, 1/3 for local families, and 1/3 for the elderly. I was there to get close to the people, observing and learning about the community, as well as the stories behind the individuals.
My name is Hamid. I want to be in my country, Afghanistan, for now. But I was filmmaking and after making advertisement in Afghanistan. Yes, and we passed so much experience. Iran, Turkey, and Greece. 8 years I'm doing filmmaking, but I didn't learn it from university. Just a little hard from online courses. Other courses for me because we passed Afghanistan or neighbor country like Iran. And sometimes we work with other directors. We tried to come from Turkey to Greece. It was not single time. We tried, but it was nearly so much different. It was films like so hard to me that see 3D modeling. I was feeling like I'm responsible for this. It's
for the safety of the
short
family?
films, family and other effects, other people. And when we came to the boat, as my country going to the sea, and I saw so much children and so many women, and I knew that if something bad happened to the boat or to the sea, continue my profession, filmmaking, we may lost so much people filmmaking and working with other artists, called art singers and. Fortunately,
what are the themes of the films
we had so much hard days that time, but no one would get hurt. But especially nearly because 2 times we were close to death. One time, the boats when we came from the shore to the people and the message, the motor was not working and it was shut down. And we tried to turn it on, but still not working. Mix it with this, and filmmaking slowly went to the message to the center of the sea.
Like what message?
With a broken motor. It was so dangerous, and we just so much people was crying and we praying for their lives and. Like some people called the UNHCR and gods from the universe Turkey or Greece. Unfortunately, the Greece, Turkey, some psychologists, they found they took us back topics that I want to mix with Turkey films, and so much time we passed the sea borders from Turkey to Greece, but the Greece gods, they took us alive, they deported us to Turkey, and we tried 6 times.
Wow! 6 times?
6 times.
On a boat?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was quite hard, but at the 7th we succeeded to come to the Greece.
Okay.
Dream of the earth.
And then you stayed in Greece?
Yeah, we stayed in the camp. And then they took an interview from us and that
and was
why
it a
we came
competition
here
or you just did
and
it
we
like
said
that?
that our life was in danger and things that happened in Afghanistan for us and we escaped. And they found something when they say that you're rejected because of these things, and it was not clear for me. We took a lawyer, and the lawyer fight against the government, that why they reject, and they are clearly in danger in Afghanistan. But still they reject again, and if we reject the 3rd time, they will deport us to Afghanistan or something. And then the lawyer told me that I don't want to take your money again because as I know my government, if they say no for the first time,
And I put in the packet from
if I fight again and again, you pay.
Wow. It shows the toilets cannot see.
forced to come to Germany or other country. That's so much this stupid power that
Germany
working
is like
in the
your
the world.
initial
That is against
destiny.
humanity. It's against the nature.
we seek
They just gain power destiny because
it's all
we had
mindsets
a problem in Afghanistan with the Taliban, and
they are doing this to
I'm
themselves.
not Muslim and I'm Buddhist, and it's hard to me to be there because they don't want any religions, just Muslim. If they find and they know that I'm Afghan and I'm not Muslim, they can yeah.
I'm Sarah and
in
I'm
Syria
18
is
years
so
old.
hard.
I've been here in
And,
Germany 3 years. I came here
it's
because
hard in Syria.
my sister
It's
was
hard.
here for 7 years. She just invited us. I'm from Syrian. In Syrian was the study.
It's
and
just
our
living
school,
there.
just
so
they wasn't
hard.
so well.
When you living
would you say
in
you
Syria
come here
and
because you want to have better English?
you heard every
Yes.
second.
So when I come to Germany,
voice is
it's
like
a
boom.
new language and new people.
That's so hard.
Everything
The
is
school
weird
is
for
tough
me. I was in Danberg. For
The children, they can
I was
just
super
go
lonely.
to school
I
when
was
the
in school.
war is, and it was so hard for
when
me to
everything
understand
is on
what
fire.
the teachers say,
But I don't understand.
So
What should I do? Do I have homework? And
we
because
cannot
of my language,
every
I
day
haven't
go
got
to
friends.
school
So I asked
in
my sister.
space,
She was here in
uh,
Hitzacker to help me, and she just like,
with
what do you mind
safe.
when you came here?
It's
to
not
Hitzacker?
always safe. Here is
in Syria. Very nice people and very
It's
good
like
school
when you
and
go
something like that.
out,
And I was like, okay, I
felt,
need that in the school. I start to
I
learn
felt always
German. I start so hard to learn
uncomfortable
German.
and
I start with
I felt always
YouTube videos. I'm scared. I just
and
want to go home. It was for me 1 year, and I speak now
I
very
just
very good.
didn't think
Deutsch.
about
German.
Should I take
This is my last year. Some
I'm so nervous.
things with
You're going to
me.
university later?
German.
Wow.
I didn't think
What do you want
about
to study?
it. It was also
Therapist.
It was not important.
Why I'm surprised is because I want to study art
All the
therapist.
kids,
Art
they
therapy.
don't think so much.
Wow.
They just do it.
In 5 months.
But it also wasn't so easy for me.
mathematics. It's so
Yeah,
hard.
I had a problem with mathematics. It's just my mental health. And
was
I asked Bodo to help me, and he
so good.
really helped me. When you
Back
ask him
then.
for help here in Hitzacker,
Because,
they will
of
try
the
with you.
situation.
Yeah, and that's
So
because of the war.
Mathematics, now I'm good.
Okay.
The voices at
So I
night.
don't have really
When I sleep,
so much to worry about.
you
work
just very hard, as well as the
That was
German
so-
people do, because German people
I just don't.
they are
I just
very
don't want to think
successful
about this.
people.
Wow.
It's not that hard when you want
Do you contact
from the inside, when you
Yes.
keep going hard and just don't give up and something like that. You
Know
can do
how is it in
everything you
Syrian?
want, and how if
Yes.
they are
I
good.
don't
there
live here in
Syrian or
Hitzacker.
not. Always, I go to work, and I need money here. When they do
And
something like that,
my
help
heart
just please.
waitress?
Yeah, and I do like hard when people
Like
on
I did
work and yeah. So I always chat with my friends. Are you okay today? How was your day?
What if the baby,
I
what
used
if
to study
something
hard, but
happens
now
and
something
I'm
like
the,
that.
responsibility?
yeah, it's on me. Yeah.
And when I came to Germany, it wasn't that good time. But then I
Yes,
felt really
but they
safe.
just can.
With friends, and
They just say
school.
how.
not
and,
my friends, but
working,
I heard that
I
from
also
people.
work. Yeah.
I can do a lot of things here.
And go out from
Now I
Syria.
have a lot of friends, German friends, just like and they are so cute, so nice. You need like when we do parties here. Yeah, we do always parties here, and we drink together. Like we sit just money of us together, and we drink, we just chat, and it's so beautiful when we do that. Yeah, it's okay to be half Syrian and half German. Yeah, it's okay with me. Religions is really stupid idea to deal with people like that. We can live better if we just don't think of religions. Yes, but some people are just, are you Muslim? Okay, so I will treat you bad. Are you Christian? Okay, so I'll treat you bad. It's just like that. That's boring. Girls in, not just in Syrian, Muslims girls are always they are living hard. Okay. So in Germany, when you come here, the girl, she can do whatever she wants. Okay. But in other religions and cultures are different. I just hope that all the girls in the world live in a good way and do whatever they want.
That's lovely.
Yeah.
My name is.
I come to Germany.
I come from
with Ario.
How long have you been in Germany?
Yeah, yes.
Je fais 11 millions qui
Because I lost my parents.
Du lundi à vendredi, je me réveille à 4 heures. Ce que j'ai fait sur mon page Facebook,
was very dangerous.
ce sont des
I
activistes.
cannot stay.
Je ne suis pas activiste sur le
That's
terrain,
why
je
I
suis
come to
même
Europe
activiste.
and I say
Que les
maybe
gens
like, if I come here I
C'est
can
complet.
continue to study.
Toutes les personnes qui me
Why
suivent,
can't you stay in Mali and
il y a
like
des
choose
blancs,
Mali
ça.
University?
Il y a partout, il y a
Yes,
des
because
Indiens
I
partout.
don't have
The
my
support.
parents. Yeah, because I don't have any yet.
J'ai pas de l'esclavage,
if
j'ai
you
pas
study,
sur la
if you
politique, j'ai pas
study,
de l'histoire, j'ai pas de
when
l'être
you
humain.
you
En fait,
need
j'ai
more
pas de
helping
l'humanité.
or parent or some.
Parce que c'est ça qu'on dit à la
But I
télé,
don't have
partout ici,
any
l'Afrique est
person in
pauvre,
Mali or
il y a les enfants meurent de faim, ceci, cela. C'est ça qu'on dit à la
can
télé
help
ici.
me.
Mais si vous regardez cette pauvreté,
This is problem because that's why I think okay, if I stay in Mali now, I can do nothing.
We are downtrodden.
Maybe
donc quand nous
my
parlons
life
de la
is
pauvreté de l'Afrique, on doit parler
not
d'abord
okay.
de la base
And
de
I
cette
try to
pauvreté.
come to Europe.
C'est l'esclavage qui est à la base.
Yeah, when I
C'est
come
que nous
here,
sommes-
Just come together against the common enemy.
There's many problems and very
L'Afrique existait
difficult.
avant. Avant
And
l'esclavage,
I
l'Afrique
don't have
l'Afrique
chance
était
to study.
un continent
Yeah,
très
you
merveilleux.
know,
Il y avait tout,
you
les
must
premières
stay,
universités du monde,
in
c'est
camp.
tout au Mali.
And,
C'est à travers de lui-même que je me suis levé, je me suis
like
j'ai
moment
compris
now,
beaucoup de choses.
you don't.
Mais à chaque fois que j'écoutais Malcolm X, je pleure.
And now I have the apprenticeship,
Every time I
and
listen
now I
them,
finished.
I cry.
And I have diploma now, but
Not enough.
yes.
L'impérialisme,
What else do
c'est
you
le
want to
plus grand
study?
problème de ce monde.
See, before when I come and say medicine,
L'impérialisme, c'est
but I
un
don't
autre
have
pays, c'est l'air.
chance
va
to
aller
study
braquer un autre pays.
like medicine.
Et c'est
And,
toujours comme ça. Jusqu'à présent, c'est maintenant entre l'Europe et l'Afrique.
yes, that was very.
L'Afrique n'est pas indépendante. Parce qu'il décide.
Yeah, it's okay
Par
now,
exemple, si vous
but
souhaitez d'aller acheter les ressources africaines,
Could have
moins
done better.
50-50.
yes.
Mais vous partez, vous prenez
Before
80-90%.
I come in Europe, I
Vous
went
venez stocker ici, après vous
very
dites
cold
que les pays est pauvre.
to school
Et qu'il a mis dans la
and
pauvreté.
studying.
Si
Before
tu
I
refuses de
want
le
to
faire,
study,
soit on va te tuer, soit on va envoyer les terroristes.
medicine, university.
Ils vont
I
créer
remember
tout
you
pour
said
créer
like
la
your
guerre.
ultimate
Chez
goal
toi.
was to be like the mayor.
Ils vont dire, ah,
Like,
maintenant il y a la rébellion, il y a un
but she was
terroriste
the
là.
mayor. Okay.
C'est eux-mêmes
I
qui
thought
créent
you-
ces,
I thought-
c'est eux-mêmes qui créent ces terroristes là. C'est un
And
business.
my
C'est les
mom
Africains qui font ça.
was
L'Afrique c'est la pauvre.
doctor.
Maintenant ils vont aller prendre ces photos et venir montrer à la population que vous voyez l'Afrique c'est un continent pauvre. Mais non, c'est pas vrai. C'est pas pour.
But now, can
C'est elle
you
qui fait,
still
c'est elle qui
continue
fait
your
l'Afrique
study?
pauvre. Son Afrique n'est pas pauvre.
Like, now you have this nursing
Nous pourrons
degree.
également
Can you still do it?
utiliser ces immenses potentialités pour développer l'Afrique parce que notre sous-sol sont riches. Nous avons suffisamment de capacités intellectuelles pour créer, ou tout au moins prendre la technologie et la science partout où nous pourrons les trouver. C'est la seule façon de vivre libre et de vivre digne.
I don't think so.
Moi, je ne veux pas que d'autres personnes décident à la place
Now
des
I
autres.
want to
Je
work.
suis contre ça. Laissez l'Afrique se développer sur.
I don't know, maybe later. Yeah. But now I want to working, maybe I don't know.
C'est parce que j'ai vu que la jeunesse africaine s'est réveillée et dit maintenant stop. Il faut arrêter. Parce que si la jeunesse africaine ne se réveille pas, nous on va rester comme ça, sous domination européenne, et on ne se développera jamais. Il y aura toujours la guerre et la famine, les problèmes en Afrique. Mais mon idéologie, ce n'est pas une idéologie nationaliste, que je suis contre les autres, je suis contre les autres, je suis contre les blancs, je suis contre. Comme ça, là, je sais pas, je n'ai rien contre qui que ce soit. Non, je veux seulement un monde meilleur. Je veux seulement un monde meilleur pour que tout le monde vive ensemble, sans problème. C'est-à-dire, un être humain a besoin toujours d'un autre être humain dans la vie. Ça, c'est égal. Tu es riche, mais tu es pauvre. Donc, l'intellectualité, ce n'est pas seulement l'école. C'est d'apprendre la vie. Que ce soit blanc ou noir, l'être humain doit étudier sa nature. C'est quoi d'abord? L'homme, la vie même, c'est quoi? C'est quoi? La vie dans laquelle nous vivons, c'est quoi d'abord? C'est quoi l'homme?
I have diploma now. I am nursing. J'ai soigné les gens qui sont malades. Je fais le médicament pour eux. Je les soigne seulement des personnes. Par exemple, les personnes qui sont diabétiques.
Why do you study to be a nurse?
Yes, because I am humanist. Yeah? I like to help the other people. You know. Yeah, that's why I do that. Now. Yes, I like to